Hello, everybody. Welcome to Transfer Talk, episode 1. This is where we will be talking about the major transfers across the big 6 teams in the Premier League and also the big teams around Europe. So, to cover this stuff, I'm going to start off today with my team, the team that I support, Manchester City. So, with Man City, we've just had a couple of new signings coming through. Well, we know about Haaland. But we've just agreed a fee for Karwyn Phillips, and I personally think that's going to be a good signing for us. He's not a world-class signing, so he won't come in and replace Rodri, but when Rodri gets injured or when he needs a rest, Karwyn Phillips is more than capable enough to come in and do the defensive job that we need him to do. I see him more like a Fernandinho kind of defensive mid. He's proper, goes into tackles hard, he got a lot of passion in him. I really think this is going to be a great signing, and for 42 million, I think it was, with a few add-ons to take it up to 50 million, I do think that's a great business by Man City. We could have went out there and got someone who's actually world-class, but there was not need to go out and get someone world-class when you've got someone like Karwyn Phillips, who has Premier League experience, is basically a regular starter for the England national team alongside Declan Rice. So to get someone like him for 50 million, it's not a bad bit of business, to be fair. We know what he's going to be, and I'm pretty sure he knows himself that he's going to be more of a squad player that will come in and do the job when we need him to do it. I don't think he will be too fussed about that, to be fair. I mean, of course, if he's wanting to join us, I don't think he really cares on what's going to happen. I mean, I'm pretty sure he'll push himself, and he believes that he could start games, and he will play quite a handful of games as well. Could come in handy when it comes to the Champions League games, the FA Cup games, the League Cup games, even when we need to rotate for the Premier League as well. Another big name for Man City is Cucurella. Now, Cucurella, I'm not going to lie, I don't really know much about Cucurella as well, just like Phillips. I know he's one of Brighton's best players. He was voted Brighton's Player of the Year last year. I think he's a phenomenal left back on his day. I did see him against Man City a couple times in the league last year, and he's not bad. He does look like he's good, but what worries me about him is he can't keep it going for the full 90 minutes. And I feel like, to be fair, with Brighton, they're a bit more of they're a wonderful team to watch, a beautiful team to watch, but because they've not got the same quality as what we would have, they would get attacked more often. So I feel like he'd be a good signing for us. I mean, we do need a left back, but I feel like with Cucurella, it will be a bit more patience if he was to join. As in, I would still probably think Kyle Walker would be our right back and Cancelo would be our left back. So I think Cucurella would most likely be the second choice left back our team when he does join. But I feel like over time, Kyle Walker is getting old, so I do feel like Cancelo will be shifted towards right back again, and Cucurella, would take the left back role. But either way, I'm excited to see him come in. It's another player. I'm always excited with transfer news regarding Man City. So whoever we sign, of course, I get excited about. I mean, I don't know much about Cucurella and Phillips, but like I said, I'm pretty sure both of them will come in and do the job that they need to do. I know Cucurella seems like a baller. I've seen a couple of clips of him. I've seen a few Brighton games against us. Phillips was injury prone last year. Unfortunately, he missed a lot of games, but I see him for England all the time. I know he didn't have the best time when he went on international break this year, just the last month, sorry. But I do feel like he's going to come in and he'll improve our squad. In terms of other replacements, I mean, Sterling, I love Sterling. I think he's been one hell of a player for us, and I still do think he's a good player. But from what he was when he was in 2017-18 and 18-19 season, he's massively dropped in terms of the level that he was at. So I would think about selling him. If he wants to leave, we should let him go. If he doesn't want to leave, then keep him at all costs, because he might come good again next year on with Haaland up front. But I think Sterling's made his mind up. He's made his decision. He wants to go, and if he wants to go, good luck to him. And one of the teams looking at him is Chelsea. Now, for Chelsea's point of view, like, I never thought Raheem Sterling would fit Chelsea's kind of football, but after looking at it and thinking about it more times, I do feel like, because I know Chelsea play on the counter-attack, Raheem Sterling's main asset is basically pace, dribbling, and at times passing as well. So I feel like that is going to work really well for Chelsea if he plays that left wing or right wing roles. I think he would be a massive signing for Chelsea, and I do think he would be a great signing to Chelsea as well. 50-60 million is what I would take him. I mean, he is down to his last year of the contract now, so we won't be able to squeeze much out of him. But from what we can get, I would definitely say 50-60 million is probably the best kind of price on him. Jesus to Arsenal. I feel like Jesus to Arsenal is going to be a brilliant signing for Arsenal. A lot of people say Jesus can't finish, can't do this and that. Yeah, he's not a clinical finisher. But the thing is that Man City is hard for him because he's always been playing one game, benched the next game. Then playing again, maybe 2 games, benched again the next game after that. Because we've got such a big squad to rotate around. I feel like at Arsenal, Jesus is going to be the main striker. He might not be the clinical finisher yet, but I do feel like he's going to improve that team so much. Arsenal are going to be one of the main threats next year. And people would laugh at me when I say this, but I've always said Arsenal were improving. I've seen Arsenal's team is young, hungry players. They've got Arteta as a manager who's getting the best of these young players in. Now he just needs a big transfer window, and that's what he's getting. Jesus will bring him that. Jesus might not be, like I said, the clinical finisher, but Arsenal can turn him into a clinical finisher, and he could easily get into a better position under Arteta and Arsenal themselves. He's going to play alongside Martinelli, Saka, Smith Rowe, possibly Rafinha is another one that might be coming into Arsenal. And of course, the new signing Fabio Vieira, who I think also is going to be a good signing for Arsenal. Don't watch much of the Portuguese league, to be fair, but I've seen him against Liverpool in the Champions League this year. I think he got an assist for one of the goals. I can't remember fully, but he does look like a very good player that is coming up. And I feel like it's one of those Arsenal unknown kind of players that they go for, and that actually has an incredible season. It's like a bit when they signed Santi Cazorla. I'm not saying I get Cazorla vibes from Vieira, but I do feel like he's going to come into that team and he's going to add more of an option. One of the main reasons why Arsenal lost out on top 4 last year is because they didn't have a squad. A lot of people are saying they don't need players like Rafinha because they got Saka, they've got Smith Rowe, Martinelli, or Jesus, because normally Jesus is a winger. And they don't need Fabio Vieira because they've got players like Odegaard and stuff. I disagree with that, I honestly do. If someone gets injured, like we've seen at Arsenal already, when Partey got injured or Tierney got injured, they struggled a lot. They need that squad to take them over the line. And I feel like that's going to be incredible for Arsenal, 100%. They'll come in and they'll help out Arsenal as much. And even if they're not on form, they're not doing well at the start. That's not a problem because they've got Saka, they've got Odegaard, like I said. They might be signing that Lisandro Martinez from Ajax as a centre-back or left-back as well. Another great signing, I think, for Arsenal. I do think like next year Arsenal is going to be a massive powerhouse. I'm not going to say they're going to win the title or challenge for the title, but I feel like top 4 will definitely be in the bag for them because they've got everything they need right now. If they go out and sign Rafinha or Jesus, I should be done within the next week, I think. But once they sign these players, I feel like Arsenal is going to be massively up there, definitely, and they will push. And I do think they'll get the top 4. In terms of Liverpool, I think their business is already done now. I don't think they're interested in any more signings. I feel like they've improved their team, so that's one thing. But I don't know whether, like I've already talked about Nunes, I don't think he's going to be the best signing as they can because he's only had 1 season. Could be proved wrong, of course, but I feel like losing Mane to Bayern Munich is a massive loss. It's 100% a massive loss because what Mane does to that team is absolutely incredible. He makes that team better. And the way Liverpool play, Mane is so unselfish. Whereas when you see Salah and Diaz, sometimes they could be a bit more selfish. But Mane is always looking for the pass, looking to do the right thing instead of the wrong thing. And that's what Liverpool's missed out on, realistically. But overall, I do think Liverpool's had a good window, but just not an excellent window. I feel like they're still lacking a midfielder. They need a better midfielder in, because, I mean, I don't think that midfield that they've got right now is good enough. I know you got Fabinho, Thiago. They're good players, but I feel like they need someone else along with them to take them to the next level. And they need a squad. In the midfielders, if Thiago, Fabinho, who are both injury-prone players, get injured, they suddenly struggle. And they need that in them. Manchester United now. It's a bit of a funny one with Man United, because they always do this every transfer window. When you see this, I have no idea what's going on with Man United. From what I've known was Frenkie de Jong, who's been going on for about 2 months now or something. It's been such a long time. It feels like 2 months anyways. I've heard rumours that there's going to be a new bid coming in this week. But from what I'm hearing, it's not going to be what Barcelona want, which is 85 million euros. So that's what Barca want. Now that's what Barca rate him for. Now if United don't give him that, Barca are not going to accept it. 100% they won't accept it. They're not a team that's just going to get bullied because they apparently need the money. They'll stand firm on what they want. It's up to United to pay it. That deal is an easy deal to do, in my opinion. De Jong has changed his mind. He wants to join United now. Right? But United are being stubborn by not giving Barca what they want. It's a simple one. Give Barca what you want, or even try and negotiate it a little bit lower. But from what I've seen about United, is they're trying to offer 70 million euros, which is just honestly taking the piss. But I think eventually that deal should go through. Don't know how long it's going to take, but I do see it happening. But United's having a bit of a tough transfer window at the moment, because they've missed out on a lot of great players, like a lot of big players, like Nunes going to Liverpool, or Timber now apparently staying at Ajax. I heard Anthony might be coming in, so that's not a bad signing for Manchester United. They do need another winger, especially if Rashford is going to underperform this year. Of course, the one about Greenwood, who might never return. But I feel like Anthony would be a good signing. But like I said, if they sign De Jong, it's going to be one hell of a signing. It will be a massive, massive signing for the Premier League. But I feel like United need a defensive mid to unlock De Jong's full potential. De Jong's not a defensive mid. Everyone thinks he is. He can play there, but I feel like he's more effective as a box-to-box mid. You see, for Netherlands, when he has a defensive mid behind him, he stands out more. He's a much better player. And I've seen United were also linked with Eriksen, and I've heard rumours that Eriksen has rejected Man United to stay in London. Whether he stays at Brentford or not, I'm not sure. But I've heard rumours, whether it's true or not, that that Eriksen is going to reject Man United, or has already rejected Man United. I think that will come out in the next couple of days, to be fair. I think Chelsea need a massive window this year. They definitely do. After last year, they've really struggled. But I feel like this year, 100%, they need a massive window, and I think they will get that. Signing Sterling will probably be the marquee signing this year. But I'm not sure who else they want. I've heard rumours about De Ligt. I've heard rumours about Neymar, because Neymar is apparently up for sale by PSG. But yeah, whoever Chelsea do sign, of course it's got to fit. And I feel like Chelsea need a massive signing, a massive window this year, because from when they won the Champions League in 2021, they've massively fell off this year. Everyone expected them to go ahead and challenge for the title with the team they had, and especially signing Lukaku for 100 million, but it flopped. It flopped really bad, and I feel like they need a massive window, and I think they will get one as well. All in all, I think these all the big six is gonna have all the big six teams in the Premier League this year are gonna have a massive window. They're gonna need one. And I feel like, yeah, like Man City, like my team's already doing the bits. We're going to probably sign Cucurella next week. Karwyn Phillips could be done at the end of the week. And then a potential Jesus Sterling replacement when they leave, whether it's Rafael Leao. I would love Neymar, but it's most likely won't be Neymar. Even João Felix is another one which has just came up on the rumours now. So I feel like that. And also we're signing that goalkeeper as well, Ortega, who I feel like, you know what, I watch a lot of Bundesliga games. He's an incredible goalkeeper. The amount of saves he does for Arminia Bielefeld is madness. You know, he's a really good goalkeeper, but he's still going to be back up to Ederson in my opinion. But it will be a good backup, and he'll push Ederson all the way, and evidently that will make Ederson a much better player, a much better goalkeeper again. But like I said, we're having a massive window. We're trying to get our business done early. Liverpool, by the looks of it right now, already done with their business. Arsenal could be set in the next 2-3 weeks if they get the signings of Jesus, Rafinha, and that Martinez done. Looking good. Tottenham's doing very well in the transfer window as well. Trying to go for Jesus, Rafinha, who I think both will reject Tottenham to go to Arsenal instead anyways. But yeah, Tottenham, from what I've seen, they've done a good window so far, but I still feel like they need more. They need more defenders in, because the defensive line is a bit worrying still. But yeah, and Chelsea and United both having not done anything just yet, I feel like they'll come into it. But I feel like Chelsea will Chelsea will speed things up in the next 2 weeks, whereas Man United, knowing them, they're going to go onto transfer deadline day, which will be annoying to a lot of Man United fans out there. But eventually they should get it done, like United always do, unless it's too late and it's done. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the transfer news. What you guys think of these potential players going to the new clubs. Do you think they'll fit in? Do you think they'll be good enough? And just let me know what else I've missed on the transfer rumors as well, the transfer talk as well. But yeah, that's transfer talk, episode 1, and I can't wait to catch up with you guys for episode 2. Cheers, guys. If you like the video, please comment, like, and also subscribe. It will mean a lot to me. But let me know in the thoughts. Let me know your thoughts down below on who I've missed, and then I can talk about that on the next video. And if you've heard anything massive as well.